Hello everyone, Winter's here with some MoP beta changes. We had a patch, we got some new talents. I'm going to show them off. Talent the 1. This is all on the level 75 row. The first one is a Murder of Crows, which I'm spec'd into. It's going to summon a flock of crows that's going to do a whole whack of damage over 30 seconds, and if you use it on a target below 20%, it's going to reset that cooldown. It has a 1 minute cooldown by nature and is currently bugged, so it's not affected by readiness. Call Beast is the second one here. It summons another pet to fight alongside with you. 30-second cooldown. Every time that pet attacks, you gain 2 focus. So right now, it only attacks about 6 to 7 times, so it's only 12 to 14 focus. So it's not super great. It does a moderate amount of damage, but it's not really inspired. Lynx Rush, which causes your pet to attack 9 times over 4 seconds, dealing its normal attack damage to each target. It's a pretty cool ability. It looks really neat, probably scare the pants off some people because it sounds pretty fierce, but it has a 2 minute cooldown, so compared to what I'm spec'd into, it's not that great. Anyways, we have 1 mob to kill here, and then we're going to pull the boss, just because I want something a little bit more sustained to show the damage on. Now, if you notice, I just arcane shot this guy, and he's moving slow. Arcane shot with a glyph of arcane shot, which replaces glyph of concussive shot, makes arcane shot a snare. This is a bit of a good thing and a bad thing. Concussive shot, where is it? Concussive shot here has been removed from the game. There's no concussive shot. If you want your constant snare, you're gonna have to go with arcane shot. Now, it does do the movement speed reduction feature that Glyph of Concussive Shot did, but it's not baseline. And the biggest problem is it costs focus. So old Concussive Shot didn't. New Arcane Concussive Shot, it's going to cost you focus. Anyways, we're going to pull the boss here. I'm going to Bestial Wrath, call my crows down, and start the DPS. Now my crows are going to be the damage that's it's going to be the damage that's attacking for 3k to 1500. And they're keeping up the DPS right now on top of them. There's a lot of 3ks because they're critting a lot. If they crit, they do 3k. If they don't crit, they do 1500. Anyways, this AoE here just beat them, but it's kind of hard to see. But they do about 200 to 250,000 damage every time they get called out. Which is a huge amount of damage, especially in PvP. In PvP, they're going to be doing about 100k damage. Now, it's not a dot, so I'm going to just chill out here for a sec, put my pet on passive, just get him to hang out over here. He's at 13% health. A Murder of Crows is almost off cooldown. Keep my pet topped up, get him to heal himself. So Murder of Crows is off cooldown. He's at 13% health. The cool thing is this doesn't actually have a cooldown anymore, so I can just summon them as many times as I like. So right now they're attacking him, they're finishing him off. My pet's not attacking. He went from 13% health to dead just with all the crows that are pecking on him. And there's the flock there. And just a cool ability, probably going to get nerfed because its overall damage is really, really, really high. These guys are kind of nutty because when they're out hanging about like this, they'll go and find new targets to attack, just kind of like regular guardian style pets, which isn't good because I found these guys pulling most of this room the first time I used it. They do have some health, but I haven't been able to target the crows separately, so I don't know exactly how they're being targeted. There you go. I'm going to use that. There you go. So I've used it. I've used them on this target here. They're starting to come in. Bring it low. Now, again, even though that target died, which is the initial target I used it on, they're continuing to attack. They are actually targetable. So they can do a pretty good job tanking for you. I guess it's like a really, really, really cool version of Snake Trap, but with crows instead. But I mean, just tons of damage. Tons of damage on these guys. And it's cool because you can fly around with a flock of crows. Anyways, I'm going to be doing a couple more videos this afternoon, testing out the other talents and like dungeons. Stay tuned for more.